Today we completed a really cool habitat build on an old conservation lake. The lake was built in the 60s. It had absolutely no habitat in it. It has largemouth bass, it has black crappie in it, and there's just no habitat. So we decided to partner with Mossback Fish Habitat on this project and purchase some of their units. I want to walk you through what we used, why we decided to use them, and talk a little bit about these products. So the first product that we purchased from Mossback is actually called the John Godwin Signature Crappie Tower. And this tower we selected because once again we have those crappie in the lake. We know we want some offshore structure that can stand tall and vertical. So we selected the crappie tower because in total it's 80 inches long. The trunk is made of PVC, and it's a 60-inch tube connected to a 20-inch tube. The limbs that go through the 60-inch tube, those are 46-inch limbs. And then the ones on the top, those are the 60-inch limbs. So they're a little bit longer than the ones on the bottom. And that provides this really cool canopy. So there's a shade cover whenever you look from the bottom. The crappie can live all the way from the bottom to the top of this, depending on what they want. So it makes this cool canopy, and then the limbs spread out as you go down. So the limbs are more spread out. You can fish this at the bottom. So we're going to use these John Godwin Signature Series crappie towers. We went ahead and built several of those today. The next product we used after the crappie tower, we selected the brand new Mossback Conservation Cube. And this is the product that I think Mossback has that is the most versatile and fits a lot of situations. So there's a couple ways you can put this product together. It's very simple. It's for their PVC tubes. We used the 40-inch tall tubes. They have this in 20-inch, 40-inch, and 60-inch tubes. And then we use the 46-inch limbs that go through them. So you build the framework of 3 limbs per side that connect together. They build the cube shape, and then all the extra limbs, depending on how you put them through each one of the pillars, you can create a very dense center or a very open center. So I want to show you the dense center first. This is with all the limbs kind of pushed to the middle. This creates this complex, very dense habitat for all your forage fish to live in, right? Like it's very difficult for predators to get in and out of this. So we're going to use these in areas where we want to promote the survival of forage fish. Now it does have edges on the sides. There's still good ambush points for things like largemouth bass. But if I take these limbs and instead of putting them in the center, I decided to pull them apart. I want to show you guys what that would look like because that creates a very open center. And that open center, once again, creates really cool ambush points for predators like largemouth bass, and then gives this a bigger footprint overall to where it extends out into the to a larger size. And with that larger size, it just holds more, it holds more fish and is more fishable because you're not going to get hung up. It's not as dense. So you see this big, wide open middle. Really love that for the fact that this product is so diverse. So that is the Mossback Conservation Cube. Any of your lake management professionals can get this product. They don't have it on the website at this time, but you can get it from any lake management company that sells Mossback products. The final product that we selected is actually what's called the RootWad. The RootWad, it's a 20-inch tall tube with the 46-inch limbs that go through it. And the RootWad creates something that you can put in shallow water to create a single ambush point. Acts a lot like a small brush pile. We have block adapters on the bottom. So what we'll actually do is put cinder blocks and then screw those in whenever we deploy this. So, you don't have to mount these in concrete with the block adapter. It's a very quick, easy process. So we'll put the RootWads along the shoreline, the conservation cubes out a little further with the density to protect our bait fish, and then we'll have some of them more spread out, more open to allow for ambush points for the largemouth. And then finally, we got those crappie towers, the John Godwin crappie towers for our crappie. So this is our Mossback Fish Habitat project for the week.